What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I see lots of people saying good, very good. All right, so I'm sure you can all see me. It's a little weird setup today because we're in Las Vegas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick view of the Las Vegas Strip. Would you guys like to see a quick view of the Las Vegas Strip? Just say yes if you would. This is the view from our room. Now I'm here to speak at an event this weekend. Like I said, we never miss the Success Connection. So I'm actually here trying to make this work from slow internet and with only one computer. This is the video from my iPad, which I normally draw on, for you guys. So we'll see. Let's see. Let me take you around. This is Adrian. So a lot of you, my brother Adrian, super awesome Facebook Shopify guru. He's just hanging out in the room, getting ready to possibly jump on here and share a little bit of information on how we can jumpstart our fan pages. But check this out. We got a really killer view of the Strip. I'm going to see if I can't share that with you. There you go. So that's the Las Vegas Strip right there. Pretty cool. So we might cut off this video today, mainly just because I'm going to set it right here. We'll see if it'll let you stay connected, but I'm not sure if it will, because we just have really slow internet here. So it looks like it's doing okay for now. All right, so awesome. I know a lot of you are like, what are you doing? I know I'm just hanging out, being crazy. Excited to share some cool stuff with you guys tonight. We've been really looking at how we can help you to jumpstart these fan pages, right? So we've been talking about the fan page setup. We talked about this last week. In fact, how many of you were not here last week? Just say yes if you were not here last week and you did not watch our presentation last week. Okay. All right, so I see a good many of you that were not here. So very, very important. You don't need to miss the Success Connection, because if you miss a session, then when we're progressing on, obviously that makes it difficult for you to stay up to date. Now, that's okay, because we do have the Success Connection members area. Of course, we have all of our replays and on and on and on. So there's always opportunity for you to get connected and be able to watch the previous week's presentation should you miss it. But it's always good to not miss the Success Connection, okay? So I'll give you the replay page for that. A lot of you are asking for it. Remember, we do send that out in an email basically Friday through Sunday. We send out the replay, and all of you should have access to the Success Only area, which has all of the replays for pretty much every session we've ever done here. So I mean, there's a lot of information there and a lot of trainings. So if for any reason you've missed that, I'll make sure that I get that to you before the end of our session. So we're going to give it just a couple of minutes here and let everybody get logged on, because there's so many people that are logging on right now. And you can kind of see the agenda here on the screen. Some of the stuff we're going to go over. So we're going to review this Facebook fan page method. Now, I'm not going to be able to write on my little app that I love so much. And the main reason for that is because the main reason I'm not going to be able to do that is my iPad won't connect to it here. But that's okay. We're going to review that method. We're going to discuss some content and what creates the viral post. So how do we make a viral post so that once it goes viral, we can then build our email list. And then we're going to have Adrian come on. This is going to be pretty cool. We're going to have Adrian come on and do a quick crash course in basically how to set up your first Facebook ad to jumpstart your fan page. So to jumpstart all the likes on your fan page so that you can then, of course, start funneling those people onto your email list. All right, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get started, if you'd like to leave some comments to increase your chances, of course, we give away $100 every week here on the Success Connection. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way for all of our students and everybody to get together, have a good time, and then, of course, win some cash while we're live. So we'll be giving away the cash this week, of course, at the end of our session tonight. You can go, there's a post that I literally just made on Facebook. It looks similar to that. It's just a video post on Facebook. Go leave a comment there. It says, who loved tonight's Success Connection? But you can always just go there and type hashtag I'm ready or hashtag let's go, whatever you want to type. You can see how to get to our fan page right here, go.bsc.com. So if you go there right now, you can leave some comments. And I'm going to get myself all set up. Let's see. I'm going to get myself all set up here to take care of everything for tonight. Some of you are asking for this in the chat box. So this is our fan page. For those of you that are new, if it's your first time to the Success Connection, congratulations. And actually, I gave you the wrong address here. It's actually /Facebook. There you go. So if you're new to the Success Connection, we welcome you. We're excited you're here. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit different when I'm out of town. I'm not in my office, and I'm not, sitting at my desk and able to use my multiple computers and my drawing pads and all that stuff to really connect with you. But like I said, I never miss. It doesn't matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. So it's literally, it's obviously it's dinner time here, and Adrian and I are sitting up here, and we're getting ready to rock out an awesome training for you because that's what we do. And so it's exciting. So if you want to leave me some comments, feel free to do that right there. What we're going to do now is review the Facebook fan page method. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot on over here to I'm going to shoot on over here to my Facebook page, which I don't even honestly remember where it's at. There we go. That was our webinar when we had to start up the webinar. So we'll just go on over here. Okay. So this is my Facebook fan page. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So for those of you that were here last, saw this already. For those of you that are new, this might be the first time that you're seeing it, but that's okay. So what we do on our fan page, this is one of my fan pages. It's not in any of the specific niches that you may think that it should be in, right? I mean, it's in the travel industry. It really doesn't have anything at all to do with internet marketing in general. It's really just a place. It's actually where I'm getting married later this year in September. It's in Destin, Florida. And I was able to build this fan page to a massive level. In fact, if you take a look here, you will see 245,000 fans. So 245,000 fans. You can see a couple thousand new fans this week, and you can see our posts. Most all of our posts are just pictures of very, very simple, very simplistic, not a really difficult thing to do. Now, why is this important? Why does it matter? Well, the only reason that this is important and that this is relevant to what we teach and to why we're here and really kind of the whole basis for 2016 with our trainings is because we want to be email marketers. We want to be successful with building our email list, with building a following, with being able to send an email and make a profit. In fact, Adrian is sitting right next to me right now, and he is currently sending an email to one of his lists for his e-commerce sites. And he'll make about $30,000 sending that email. How many of you would like to be able to do that? Just say yes in the chat box for me if you would like to be able to do that. I want to see yeses. So I'm seeing lots of yeses. Yes. Adrian says yes. So funny that Adrian says yes, but of course we do. So we want to be able to send an email and make money. But here's the thing. You've got to have an email list first. So a lot of people ask me, what's a killer way, what's a great way to build an engaged email list? That's what we talked about last week. So what I'll do is I'll give you, like I said, if you missed last week, don't worry. I'm going to share with you how you can go back and watch last week as well as every other week that we've had to date before we finish up tonight. So that's what we went over last week. We went over last week how to set up a fan page. In fact, we walked through setting up a fan page that was all catered to dogs, specifically my dog Chloe, who is currently at home away from Daddy for a little while, which is kind of funny. Well, funny for her anyway. So yeah, so that's what we went over. And then I got a lot of comments from you guys after last week that said, okay, we understand we need to set up a fan page. We understand that we can funnel all of these fans onto our email list, right? Because that's the goal, is to be able to take these people off of your fan page and get them on your email list. Because the one thing that you want to make sure you have is control. In fact, what we should do is we should put those notes, we should put that in the notes real fast. All right, so our agenda, okay, so we had this Facebook fan page review. So what we're going to do is just go in here and we want to put, we want control, okay? So we want control. You want control of your business. And I can't preach this enough. I can't teach this enough. I can't tell you this enough to make it stick. Is if you've got a fan page with all these fans, that's phenomenal. That's great. Big deal. It doesn't mean that you'll always be able to reach those fans. It doesn't mean that Facebook won't one day say, hey, we no longer want to have fan pages and just delete them. In fact, you just don't know what will happen and what really changed so much just in the last couple of years that what we did 2 years ago is almost obsolete now. I know that Adrian has had multiple seven-figure businesses on the internet, multiple seven-figure businesses. So have I. And they've all changed. The thing about them is one promotional method works or one affiliate offer works and then it goes away and then it changes and the internet evolves, right? But here's the one constant thing that we've had from day one. It's the ability to send an email and make a profit, because email marketing hasn't changed. Maybe the way Google displays your mail or where we open our mail. Now we open a lot of our emails on our cell phones, right? So yeah, so we've got a little bit of change there. But at the end of the day, it's still an email coming in to us, right? If anything, email marketing is more powerful now because now we can deliver emails right to people when they're on their cell phone. And of course, people have their cell phones all the time. So we're connected, right? We're connected. So we want control. That's the key. So what we want to do is we want to funnel our fans onto our email list, okay? So we want to funnel our fans onto our email list. What we don't want to do, is not take advantage of Facebook and other technology while it's relevant, while it works, right? So what's great about Facebook is we build the fan page, we get the fans, we funnel the fans off of there, and we put them onto our email list, okay? Now we've got that asset. We've got those fans that are on our email list. Last week, I taught you how to take one fan page, funnel people onto your email list, take that email list and use it to build a second fan page, funnel them from that fan page onto another email list. Now you've got two different email lists, two different brands, two different niches, two different everythings. So now you can email twice in a day instead of just once, and it's not duplicate emails, right? So how many of you enjoyed last week's training, right? How many of you enjoyed last week's training? Very, very cool. Also, I saw a couple of you say, you know I'm in Vegas, but there's no excuse to not have superior video. We could turn the video off. I mean, this is a webinar. We don't always have to have video. You can see on your screen it looks great, the notes, right? We don't always have to have video. I like to have my video on so you can see me, I can connect in. It's just a more real feeling, right? In fact, we love to have a personal interaction with our students, and that's the way we've always done things. So I started turning webcams on, I don't know, 3 months ago maybe, and it's been a blast. But there's not a whole lot I can do about internet connection in the middle of the desert. If it's not great, it's not great. My apologies. I would spend less time worrying about the quality of the video and more time listening to what's coming out of my mouth. That actually help you to have more success. So, and again, for those of you that have not joined us in the past, understand that I do these webinars every week. Doesn't matter where I'm at or what's going on in life. Sometimes it's difficult. I normally am very prepared. I have an agenda. I still have an agenda here. But sometimes there's sometimes there are things that happen that are beyond our control, and that's a good lesson for you, especially in business. And that is that sometimes, things change and you have to be able to adapt. I always talk about adapting to your surroundings, adapting to the change in the business world, adapting to the change online. For instance, I came in here, had my nice little Apple Pencil, right, and my iPad and everything, and planned to use my whiteboard drawing until I realized and found out that literally 10 minutes ago that the internet system here blocks Apple AirPlay, which means I can't take what's on my iPad and show it on my computer screen so you can't see it. So I have to do my training a different way. At the end of the day, we all face challenges. We all face obstacles. We all face those things that we wish we didn't have to face. But like I've always said, and like I continue to say, and you'll continue to see me post on Facebook, what defines us and our ability to be successful is how we react when we have those types of situations come up, when we have a little adversity, when we have something that maybe isn't ideal pop up. What do we do about it, and how do we handle it, right? I could have just kind of put together a crappy presentation tonight and hit the strip and gone and had dinner. But I just chose in the last 15 minutes to adapt, to change it, to make sure that I still have a phenomenal presentation. I'm still going to teach you the same stuff. I just got to do it a different way, right? So hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully you appreciate that, right? Okay, so we want to funnel our fans onto our email list. Now, some of you have seen this before. Some of you have not. We'll take a look. Let's see. Turn my caps off here. We'll take a quick look here at my account. So what you'll see is you'll see the subscribers coming in real time. Like today, we've gotten 70 new email subscribers. Yesterday, we got 87 email subscribers. In the last 7 days, we've had 896 email subscribers. This month, we'll probably hit 6,000 new email subscribers. Facebook fan page. I didn't spend any money to get these subscribers. All of these subscribers came right from the fan page, okay? So this is the method that I taught last week. Now, a lot of people asked me, okay, this was the main question, was two things. Number one, how can we jumpstart our fan page? Meaning, how can we get an initial onset of a lot of fans so that we can share our content, get it viral, and build the fan page for free? Number two was, what do you post on your fan page? So what kind of content should you be posting every day, and then how often should you be posting on your fan page? So that's what I'm going to go through with you today, because I think it's a really, really cool, let's see. Okay, good. So I think it's a very good way to spend our night, and that's because this is super, super important stuff, okay? So discussing content. Now here's what I do on my fan page, all right? So you want to take notes on this. Of course, you'll be able to rewatch this as long as you make sure you watch our replays, but I do want you to take notes because it's much better for you. I mean, obviously you're going to learn more if you take notes from this, right? So you want to make an amazing offer. Well, make an amazing free offer, okay? You want to post every day, multiple times, all right? You want to typically post videos, pictures sometimes, right? So these are the three keys right here. Like, these are the three things that really have made my fan page, once I got my initial subscribers or my initial fans, blow up. This is what's taken it to the next level. Now remember, you're making an amazing free offer, but you're requiring them to opt into your email list in order to obtain that free offer. So it's not like it's just a free offer, just get something for free. They have to opt in to qualify, okay? So let's take a look at what I do, all right? Let's take a look at what I have been doing on my fan page. All right, so take a look at this. It says, Destin is simply beautiful. Click here to register for our 3-day vacation getaway, all right? It says press like and share, and then it says register at, and we put a link there. Now, here is what's super, super, super important about what we're doing. I'm going to try to pull this over here so I can maybe get a little better picture. All right, so here's what's really important about what we're doing, okay? What we're doing here is we're actually going in and we're getting people to subscribe to our email list in order to obtain or in order to get a free vacation. Now, this seems insane because it seems like, oh my gosh, we're having to give away something super expensive. So why would we do that? Why would we give away? That's not free. That's way more expensive. But here's the reality of it. The reality of it is that free vacation, okay, that we're going to quote unquote give away, which we do give away, it's going to cost us somewhere in the neighborhood, okay, somewhere in the neighborhood of about $600, because all we're giving away is 3 nights for someone to stay in a condo, right? And so you can get a condo for a couple of $100s a night, sometimes actually even cheaper, right? So what we're doing is we're giving away 3 nights in a $200 a night condo. That's $600. So let's go back to our notes because I want you to see these notes because this is very, very important. So make an amazing offer, okay? So you heard me say that. All right? Here's our example. All right? Our example is a free vacation, 3 nights, okay? Our total cost is $600. That's what it's going to cost us when we actually give this away. All right? There are 12 months in a year, which equals $50 a month. Now, if you give a vacation away just once a year, at the end of the day, it's only costing you $50 a month to promote giving away a free vacation. So what happens and why would we do that? I mean, why? Does everybody understand that, first of all? Does everybody understand? You all understand what I'm talking about? I'm giving away, I don't pay for their airfare. I mean, you can choose to pay for airfare, but you don't have to. At the end of the day, what you're trying to do is you want to entice people. You want to get people to subscribe, right? You want to get them to subscribe and to like and to share. That is the whole point of the entire thing, right? So you can get the vacation from anywhere. You can get the vacation from by simply going onto hotels.com or vrbo.com and literally just renting 3 nights. You don't even have to do a condo. I mean, I do a condo, but you could do a hotel room. If you did a hotel room, it'd be like $129 a night. You could actually get away with maybe 2/3 of the cost for this free vacation, right? So what I'm doing is I'm bringing people and their attention to my ads or this, oh my gosh, if I could win a free vacation, this would be phenomenal. People are more likely to like and to share and to comment and to engage when there's this big pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If it's just like a couple dollars at the end of the rainbow, people tend to get tired of liking and sharing. But if there's this massive prize, they'll like and they'll share and they'll like and they'll share. And when they do that, what's happening is your fan page is growing. For instance, let's take a look at some of mine. Okay, you can see that what's on here right now was literally posted on here 5 hours ago. So 5 hours ago. And in 5 hours, okay, we've had 168 people to share this post. All right. We've also had a good many comments, and we've had basically 336 people like this. So we've reached a total of 10,000 people. So 10,000 people have seen our ad or seen our post basically for free. Hadn't cost us anything. You can see we've never boosted this post. We've never spent any money on this post. Completely free. Look at this. This morning, we put this video up. Okay, so this morning we put up another video. You can see this was 10 hours ago. So it's about 10 hours ago. Almost 1,300 or 13,000 people have been reached by this ad or by this video. 3,200 of them have actually watched the video, 40 or so comments. There's a lot of comments, 230 shares, 435 likes, right? How many of you feel like that's pretty good viral post? Just that's pretty viral. You see, that's pretty viral, but here's the thing. Over time, these things go way, way, way more viral. Look at this one. Let's just go down a couple. This one's reached 16,000 people from a couple days ago. Here's one that reached 27,000 people. All right. Here's let's keep on going. We've got one that's reached a few million people here in the last few days. Here's one that's reached 22,000, 28,000, 25,000, right? And the list goes on and on and on. Here's one that reached 43,000 people. And you can see that Facebook made a few changes, and we, of course, you know, your likes and your shares, they kind of dip and rise. 53,000 people were reached by this one, right? So you can see we could just keep going. 30,000, and you would just keep seeing more and more, 14,000. So why does this even matter? Like, why does it matter that 20,000 people are seeing this? Well, the reason this matters is because all those people essentially are seeing an ad. Here's one, 63,000. I want you to check this out. When you click this link is actually taking you to opt in, okay? The link is actually taking you to opt into our email list. So here's what's happening. But we're having all these other people like it and share it and like it and share it and like it and share it because that's what we tell them they have to do. And it's sharing it to all of their friends and all of their family and all of the people they're connected to who then see it, and it's basically an ad. It's an ad to get people to opt into our list. We are getting free advertising. How many of you like free advertising? Just say yes if you like free advertising. Yeah, free advertising is pretty good. What we're doing is we're getting free advertising from all of these people because as you like and as you share, you're now taking my post and you're reaching tons of people with it. Well, those people are seeing essentially what I consider an ad because look at the ad. It says, register for your free vacation. And it says two important things. I want you to write these things down because we didn't go over this last week, so this is important. I always write this first. Number one, press like and share. So write this down. These are your notes for what you're supposed to put in this content. No matter what you're giving away for free, it is a very, very, very good idea to always say like and share. Because when you tell people to like and share, they feel like they have to like and share in order to qualify to win this vacation. That's not what you said. Read it. It says, register for your 3-day vacation. Number one, press like and share. Then it says number two, register here. Now, would you agree that based on what I say, you don't have to press like and share. You just simply have to register. It says register here to win. How many of you see that? Just say yes if you see that. You see, that's the technique that I use to get all this viral sharing going on because what's happening is people feel like they've got to do both. Even though I didn't say that. I said press like and share, okay? And then I said register. Fairly simple. And you go here to register. But people are pressing like, they're pressing share, and then it's taking that ad and it's sharing it to their people, and then it's sharing it to those people, and all these people are opting in. That is how we are getting 6,000 new subscribers every single month completely free. It's not costing us anything. So, and you can see we've got over 80,000 total subscribers right now, and I haven't spent a single penny to build this list, right? Not a single penny. So, very, very, very viral free advertising, which I think is very important because you got to start somewhere. So if you're interested in actually building your business and if you're interested in actually getting this stuff done properly, then, hey, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, right? Yeah, so basically when you go to register, it tells you you're registering for your chance to win a free vacation, right? So everybody knows it's a contest and a giveaway. So we're not saying get your free vacation. We're simply saying register for your chance, you know, to win. So you can see right here, even right here, it says register for your chance to win now, right? Okay, so Step number 1 in our notes, we'll go back to our notes real fast, is you want to give away something and make a very, very good offer. All right, step number 2 is you want to post every single day. All right. Now, a lot of people ask me what kind of post, like I said, what time to post, all this stuff. I typically post multiple times. You can see I said I typically post videos. So videos will typically go more viral. So we'll just make that note. Videos equal more viral. The reason is Facebook will show those videos more than they will even show the photos. So it's important, if you really want to go massively viral, to post some videos. Now, doesn't mean that you have to. We used we talked about a tool last week called Canva. We'll go to canva.com. You can create free images. So you can create free images to post on your fan pages so that you can then generate all of that buzz and all of that virality. So you don't have to use videos. It's not like videos are the only thing you can do. I typically use videos simply because they make more sense. You can post videos from YouTube. You can reshare them from YouTube, all kinds of stuff. Again, your whole goal is when people are scrolling through their newsfeed on Facebook, you want them to know, you want them to stop, and you want them to see your post so that they can see, they can click and opt in, so that they can see, they can like, and they can share, and they can increase their chances of winning a free vacation. Everybody with me so far? Just say yes if you're with me so far. Very cool. Awesome. Okay, so again, multiple posts. Video is more viral, typically. Then, one of the things that I typically like to do is always use the step 1, step 2 system. And that means you type step 1, and I always type it just like this. Press like and share now. Go, like register here. Okay, so what this means is that pretty much every time I do this, okay, anytime I make a post, I always put a step 1 and a step 2 system. I have tested this. This is gold. Like, if you're actually going to do this, which we've talked about this, we've talked about taking action. We've talked about how you can't be scared to be successful. We've talked about how you have to actually put in the effort if you want to get some results out of things, right? How many of you are willing to put in the effort to take action and to do what it takes to be successful? Just say yes if that's you, right? Some of us it's not, that's okay. But if it's you, okay, if that's you, you should be typing yes right now, because I would imagine that we all want to be successful, or we wouldn't be spending our Thursday night right here watching a training, right? And so if you want to be successful, you've got to be willing to take action. You've got to be willing to see an opportunity, seize an opportunity, and go after it. You've also got to be willing to adapt. Maybe things aren't always as perfect as they seem. Maybe things don't work exactly as you planned. But if you can find the silver lining in that, and you can find that successful lesson that you learned so that you can take that and build upon it, that's the mark of true success, right? And so for me, I have tested and tested and tested and tested until I can't test anymore. What's the best way to make a post on Facebook go viral? And I have found that the best way is to simply tell people what to do. Meaning, I literally tell them to press the like button and the share button. Sometimes I will say, leave me a comment. But I found that if you ask for too much, you get nothing, right? You end up being let down. So if you ask people to do like and share and comment and click, oftentimes they're not going to do it all. So pressing like and share is pretty simple. And it's also what makes your post go viral. So you can test this. When you build your fan page, okay, try posting without saying that. And you'll see that your likes and your shares are literally not even 1/3 of what they are when you tell people to like and share. Now, you'll see other people teach you, don't do this. Don't do this. I don't think I should do that. Blah, blah, blah. They're crazy. right? People don't mind seeing this every single day because people don't see it every day. Facebook does not show your ad, like your post to all of your fans. It's just part of the way it is. Facebook only shows your post, a portion of your fans. Not everybody's seeing your post every single day. So you can literally post the same thing over and over and over and over again, and people don't care because they're not seeing it. Look at this. Every day, I post the same thing. A picture of the beach, a video of the beach, a video of the beach, a picture of the beach, a video of the beach. There's not a whole lot to this. Here's the thing. I'm not trying, and this is important. There's two theories, okay, about I guess there's two theories. I see some of you saying my mic goes in and out. It's just because of the internet connection. So I'll try to keep it. I won't be scrolling around my computer a lot. There's two types of fan pages and I guess objectives, if you will. Okay. Objective number one is to use this fan page to build an email list, which means you don't really care what's on the fan page. You're not trying to build this cult-like following on Facebook. That's not what you're trying to do. All you're trying to do is get data. You're trying to get these people on your fan page, have them share all this stuff with thousands of other people, and somehow funnel all of those people onto your email list. So your goal, like your number one goal above everything else, is get people on your email list, right? That's objective one. Objective two is you want to build a brand. You want to build a good brand. You want to build a good following. You want to give good content to your fans, all of that stuff. If you are trying to build a following and a brand, you probably don't want to post the exact same thing, okay, every single day, right? Like I'm doing. But my goal is literally to build my email list. Once I have my email list, I use that list to build a following. I send them content. I send them offers. I send them promotions. I send them discounts, right? I'm just simply using the fan page to funnel in the traffic, right? And to funnel in the opt-ins. Now you might ask, why not just put an ad on Facebook and send people directly to my opt-in page, right? So why not do that? Well, here's why. I am currently able to get all of that traffic for free. All of these people that are liking and sharing about Destin, Florida, don't you think they're probably interested in Destin, Florida? Yes or no? Do you think they're interested in Destin, Florida? Looks like lots of yeses to me. If they wouldn't like it and share, why would you like something you're not interested in? That's crazy, right? So if you're interested in Destin, Florida, you'll like and share. I'm getting these subscribers for free. I want you to understand, I'm reaching millions of people. Last week we had reached a couple million people. This week I think we're at like 700,000. You can see it once I get back to the top here. Here. Yeah, so we're like 665,000. As the days go on, like it'll jump up tomorrow, right? So think about this. We just reached almost 700,000 people in the last 7 days. That's 100,000 people a week have seen our post, or I'm sorry, a day, have seen our post in the last 7 days for free. How many of you feel like that's pretty good, right? I mean, free. Hadn't cost anything, right? It's pretty sick. Now, if you can take those people and funnel them, which is what I'm doing, and you funnel them right off of here and straight onto your email list, that's how you pick up 6,000 to 7,000 new subscribers every single month without spending any money, right? Now, I'm going to share one more strategy with you, and then I'm going to bring Adrian on to give you a quick course, just a quick one, in Facebook ads, okay? And how you can boost one of your fan pages to get your initial fans, okay? So that you don't have to spend a lot of money, okay? But you can spend a little bit. But one of the things I do want to share with you, just pull this up. All right, I say post every day. All right, check this out. Some days with links and some days without links. Okay, what does that mean? So check this out. You'll notice this link right here. Some days we post and we have a link to go opt in. All right, but then other days we'll post. All right, and this probably is our week of posting with. Let's see. Yeah, some days we'll post like this where there is no link. Now, what's the point of that and why do we do it? There's a very good point, and I want you to understand it because this is one of those little nuggets that people won't pay attention to, but that will make you massive results. And that's what we're all about, results, right? Look at Adrian. See him? He's looking out over at the Las Vegas Strip thinking, how's he going to get results tonight? I'm thinking he's probably going to lose money if he gambles. That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely not going to be good results for you. Between us, and that's insane. Not a big gambler. Okay, so why do we have posts with and without links? Facebook will syndicate your post, meaning they will show your post to more people if you don't have a link in it. If you have a link to an outside page, a page that's going to take people off of Facebook, they show this post to less percentage of your fans. How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. Okay? All right. Very good. Now, our goal is to get people to opt into our email list. So conventional wisdom would say that making this post right here was pointless because sure, we got 28,000 people to see it, but nobody can opt into anything, so why does it matter, right? How many of you can tell me, how many of you know why it was good to make this post even though there was absolutely no link to opt in? To get more fans, okay, to reach more people, to get more engagement. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Retention of interest, okay. So I see a lot of people saying, a lot of good stuff. All of that is true. Let me tell you the number one reason, okay? This is the number one reason why I do it. Because when Facebook shows this post right here to a lot of my fans, they show it to a larger percentage of my fans because there's no link. Now, my fans see it, okay? So my fans see this and they say, wow, okay, there's this awesome, pretty picture of Facebook and of Destin, Florida, whatever. They click like and they click share. Now, here's what happens. It now shares this post right here with all of their friends and all of their connections. And guess what? Facebook's going to share it with more of their friends and more of their connections because there's no link in it. Does everybody understand that? We understand that part? So it's a trickle-down effect. When I post it, more people will now see it. When they hit like and share, it's going to syndicate to more people. Here's what happens. The people it syndicates to, they're exposed to Destin, Florida and our fan page. They've never been fans before. Now all of a sudden they see us. So what do? They click on our fan page and they come right here. And when they come to our fan page, literally every other post is talking about opting in for a free vacation. So do you think when somebody hits this page right here and sees this, here they are, boom, they're on this fan page, they scroll down and the first thing they see is a free vacation giveaway, even though they came from that other post that had no link, don't you think that they're probably going to click and opt in? Yes or no? There you go. I'm seeing lots of yeses. You see, this is what really helped my fan page take off because originally I thought I needed to always have my opt-in link in my post. Every single post, I needed to give them a way to opt in because otherwise, why post, right? I didn't realize how the cycle actually works. I didn't realize that you actually can bring people on and get more people to your page by simply posting without a link. And then when you have hundreds of posts on your page that have the link to opt in, they're going to see it. Now I'm going to get more and more and more exposure, right? Now, I don't necessarily do it every other, like every other post or anything like that. I just randomly do it, right? You can literally figure this out on your own. You can just test it. Every fan base is different. Every single page is going to have different people following it, right? So it's going to work a different way. But at the end of the day, this is the method. The method is alternate between giving them links to go to and not giving them links to go to, because that's the real key. How many of you like that right now? Okay, good. I see a lot of you ask me, why don't I do hashtags? I don't know. Do hashtags drop the syndication count? Do you know?
I mean, hashtags just don't work as well on Facebook as they do on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, I play around with you guys and I say, give me a hashtag go now, give me a hashtag awesome, whatever. It's just because I'm silly, right? I just act silly about stuff. I don't do hashtags on here because I firmly believe that anytime you start doing all these different hashtags and things, that it doesn't syndicate your post as much. And it also takes your focus off of the real goal, which is we want them to only see that link that we have, that Destined Digital Media, in this case, link. That's what we want their focus to be on, right? So yes, that's what I do. Now, we also, we do this on Instagram. Don't really do it much on Twitter, but we do it on Instagram. So we constantly post our pictures on our Instagram account. And we do the same thing. We tell people to click the like button and all that stuff, and then, of course, to register to win a free vacation. But the Facebook side of things is what really works the best, because that's where the most interactivity is. That's where the most people are really focused on clicking like and clicking share, all of those good things, right? So that brings us to this question. We're making posts every day. We've kind of gone through discussion of content, right? So we've kind of got an idea of what our content should be. How many of you feel like you have a better idea of what to post, okay, of what to post on your fan page, how to post, how often to post? I said you should post a couple times a day. Now that we've done this part of the training, just say yes if you feel pretty confident in that. Very good. Very, very good. Now, I'm going to get set up to let Adrian share something with you, but what I want you to do is go here right now. If you like the training so far, go here. I'll put it in the chat box and just leave me a comment. You're not actually sharing it with anybody other than people that are already my fans. I just like to interact. I put it in the chat box. You can go there. Leave me some comments because I enjoy getting comments. Now, what we'll do is we're going to also do a little crash course here with Adrian on Facebook ads. Now, I am going to show you how bad I am at Facebook ads. I decided, I decided last week to run a test. If you were here last week, you probably saw this. Now, it's not for Destin, Florida. I don't even need Facebook ads for Destin, Florida anymore. There's no point. I got tons and tons and tons, I got tons and tons of fans, so it doesn't matter. But for my Anthony Morrison fan page, I wanted to be able to get more fans. I believe I can actually pull it up. Let's see. Pull it up on this page. Okay, so this is my Facebook fan page for myself, right? And I want you to take a look at something. Look at this. 165 new likes this week. Now, I have been averaging a couple of new likes a week. Hardly anything. Until I ran my first ad. You can see that I started running this ad, and look at the reach and everything. But I want you to look at this. It's costing me 1 penny to get people to watch my video and come to my page? 1 penny. How many of you feel like that's pretty cheap? Just say yes if that's cheap. Yeah, it's costing me 1 penny to get people to see $127.28, okay, on this ad. Now, if we do the math, okay, which I'm going to do here on my phone because like most of us, my phone is always with me. I got 165 new likes for $127. So I spent about 77 cents to get a like. All right. Now, that is still high because I'm not very good at this. This is literally like, I guessed how to do this. When I tell you that I don't do Facebook ads, this is my account. You can see I have 2 ads in here, and I built both of them in the last few days. Adrian, how much are you getting likes for right now on your ads? You're running some ads. Adrian's currently running some ads for his personal fan page, and what are you paying per like?
60 cents, 70 cents.
So he's at about 60 cents, give or take. I'm at about 75 cents. All right? But all you need, and some of you said, why didn't I ask Adrian? Because I might can get him to come on here and give you a quick course on it. Not me. I had to lock him in this room just to get some of his time. Way too busy. He spends tons and tons of time with just Facebook, so it's hard to lock him down. But nevertheless, what I want you to see is that you can spend a very little bit of money to get those initial fans. It's a very, very small amount of money. Get your initial fan base built up. And then after you have that fan base built up, you cut the ads off. All you need, in my opinion anyway, is about 100 to 150 fans. And if you've got a really good offer, like a free vacation, and you've got 150 fans, those 150 fans will multiply exponentially for free. So if we took the math and we said, let's do 70 cents, right? If it was on the high end, it would cost you like $100 to get 150 fans. How many of you would be willing to spend $100 on your Facebook ads in order to jumpstart the success of a page like this? I see lots of people saying yes. Adrian actually set up the ad for the very first time I ran an ad for my Destin, Florida page. We spent about $100, $150, and then I freaked out and I was like, I'm not spending more money on this. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. And I started doing all these posts, and that's how we accidentally fell in, and just over the time I've been testing this. I've actually been doing this for about 2 years now. I just haven't really taught anybody until just recently this year, but I've been doing it for a couple years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Adrian give you a quick overview of Facebook ads. Super, super simple, very, very dialed in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of wrap it up. I'm going to share with you, I'm going to tell all of you how to get your replays from if you haven't currently been getting them. And then also, we're going to talk to you about our live event this year, because apparently some of you have seen, how many of you have seen the Build Send Profit 2016? I guess just like the little images in the members areas and stuff. I see Amy, I saw you guys signed up. You were literally the first ones that got your tickets for it. Well, anyway, we put these images into our members areas about our live event, because we built our members areas and we put the images for our live event. There were quite a lot of people that have enrolled in the live event, and the only problem that poses is that if you were with us last year, and there are a lot of you on here that were with us last year, it was pretty small. We're going to a nicer hotel this year, but it's still small. So they've limited us to 125 people and only 75 room rate, like room blocks. And we've already had about, I think, 16 people, 17 people buy tickets. I have never even mentioned it. I literally haven't spoken about it. So I'm going to show you guys a little information on that. So if you want to get your tickets, you can get them. If you don't, that's fine. The event is in October. But if you don't get them now, the problem is all of our tickets are going to get sold out. So it's not an event. A lot of people will tell you it's not an event to make money. It's just awesome event where I get to spend some good time with you, meet everybody. It's just a lot of fun. So yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that, and you'll have an opportunity to go and get your tickets before they get sold out. And I certainly wouldn't want just a bunch of random people buying our tickets. Paul Davis says last year was great. Awesome. We're not going to talk more about that. I was just kind of giving you the agenda because some of you said, what do you mean meet you and Adrian live? So that's the reason I wanted to tell you that. So Adrian, I'm going to let you pop over here and show Facebook ads for just a few seconds. So pay close attention. You're about to get more Facebook ad training from Adrian than I have been able to get from Adrian probably in a lifetime. He's going to just show you guys the basics of getting your first fans to your fan page, okay? Feel free to boost one of my posts to show them
From Destin?
you can do it from my personal page. It doesn't matter. I'm already doing that. So he's actually going to go in and do this on mine, and here's what I'll do. I'll show you guys. I'll literally show you the results next week. I'm going to let the ad run. He's going to go in and show me how to, or show all of you, how to boost it and how to track how many likes it gets. Next week, when you show up for the Success Connection, guess what? I'm going to show you how many likes I got and how much those likes cost me so that you can literally see exactly what you can expect when you follow what Adrian teaches. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes. All right, I see tons of yeses. Now, just out of curiosity, I ask this every week, and every week everybody says they're going to be back next week. And then every week when I say, how many of you are here for the first time? It's like, oh, there's 100 new people here. Where did you come from? And by the way, that means there's 100 people locked out because we're maxed out right now. If you log out and you try to log back in, it's not going to let you back in. We have 1,000 people in here, so pretty crazy. So value this time. I'm going to let him spend maybe 15, 20 minutes with you. We're not going to take forever. We're going to keep it a little bit shorter tonight, but I want you to see this, and I want you to realize this is some of the most valuable training that you can possibly get. So pay close attention. Adrian, we're logged into my Facebook thing here. So feel free to jump in, work magic, do your thing. I'll just close some of these things that don't matter. So there's my fan page. There's my ads manager. All right, everybody, this is a very special treat. Haven't had Adrian on pretty much maybe once this year. So I'm going to let him take it away and show you just a couple of things here. We'll see what we can do.
All right. What's up, everyone? Get my phone out of my pocket. I was actually just finishing up some of my own campaigns. It's funny, we're in Vegas and we're on webinars, and we are and I'm working on Facebook ads. So it's been really a fun day of work. And right now, what I'm going to do is just quickly walk you through setting up a campaign, just specifically for the sole purpose of generating likes to your fan page. Now, if you're advertising something that costs money, the likes will come organically as you advertise a specific product, because people see the product, they buy the product, and of course they'll end up liking your fan page. But what we did with Anthony's, because he didn't have something to sell out of the gate, was we just created a like campaign for him, and that's what got him his first couple of thousand likes, I believe. And that core group of fans caused his fan page to go viral as he posted content on there, and it ended up growing organically and becoming a mass. Right now we are inside of the Facebook ad platform. So if you log into Facebook ads, this is what you should see. At the top right hand corner, there is a button that says create an ad. So we're gonna click that ad. And just by a show of hands, how many of you in here have never made a Facebook ad before? Just type in never. If you've never created a Facebook ad before, I just kind of want to see where everybody's at. Wow, okay, I've got a lot of nevers. Oh, wow, a lot of nevers. Okay, well, you should start using Facebook ads. I've generated multiple 7 figures just from Facebook. It's a huge platform. So when you log into your Facebook ads account, which is free, by the way, at the dashboard, let me just go back out to the dashboard. At the top right-hand side, you'll see a green button that says Create Ads. Now, when you click that, Facebook is going to give you a couple of different options. These are called objectives, and you're going to have boost your post, promote your page, send people to your website, increase conversions, so on and so on. So what we did with Anthony's fan page to Destin, Florida, is we created a campaign with the intent or the objective to promote the page. All right, so what we wanted to do was promote our page and get likes to the page. So let's click that. Now it gives us the ability to choose from our fan pages that we have on our Facebook account. So we're going to click on Anthony's fan page. All right, so we're just selecting the fan page from the drop-down menu. And we'll call this, we'll name the campaign AM Success Connection Likes Demo. Okay, so that's just so we can tell that this is the campaign I created. Now the second thing it's going to say is set your audience and your budget. So when it comes to Facebook advertising, this is the most important part, being able to dissect all the way down to your core laser targeted audience. So you have to target everything properly. So the first thing is they're going to ask you what location you want to target. We're just going to do United States. What age group do you want to target? We're going to do 18 to 65-year-olds. If you have a specific age group you want to hit, if you just click right here, it will give you all of the options to. All right, now automatically they've recommended some targeting for him. And entrepreneurship, marketing, small business. We are going to just get rid of all of that. And we're going to use some other keywords, okay? So we're going to use some other keywords. Anthony teaches a lot about email marketing, right? So his audience are email marketers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start finding some keywords in Facebook that will show a high affinity to what Anthony teaches. So we'll type in email marketing. When we do that, a ton of different keywords come up. So we've got Doppler email marketing, social email marketing services, elite email marketing, and so forth. So these are all relevant keywords. But there's one big one with 14 million people in it. We could start out testing that broad keyword out, but you can dissect it. You can get much smaller. So you can go in and find a smaller audience. But you can see down here, we're hitting 1.2 million people in the United States over 18 years old that are interested in email marketing. Now, the key with Facebook ads isn't just saying, oh, email marketing, I've got one good keyword, that's great. No. You need to find some more precise keywords. For instance, like AWeber. AWeber is an autoresponder that email marketers use. GetResponse. That's another autoresponder that a lot of email marketers use. Then you've got MailChimp, another one. Now here's something that's real interesting. MailChimp comes up twice. One of them is all lowercase, one of them is all uppercase. The ones that show up in all lowercase generally are more precise and better performing keywords. Now, it might not make sense that they're both there and they both are written differently. Facebook makes their own rules. What I do know is that the lowercase one is a more precise group of people. So when you find these types of keywords, use the lowercase ones, okay? You're going to reach less people, but they're going to be a more targeted group of people. So we'll toss that in there, and you can kind of go through the list of all of the different email marketing platforms.
I just want to take 2 seconds to tell everybody, like, that's gold right there, what he's telling you. That's the stuff that guys that do $400,000 and $500,000 a month on Facebook know, and people like myself and probably like you don't know, is this uppercase, lowercase thing. So important. Pay close attention. I'll make sure we get this replay out to you immediately, because this is the kind of stuff that makes the difference in successful and not successful, or in something costing a fortune and not costing a fortune.
Yep, and that's true. So many people have no clue about the lowercase, uppercase thing, and it's just one of those little golden nuggets that people that are successful with Facebook ads know about, but very few people actually share for whatever reason. All right, so we're going to build a keyword list of different autoresponders. Sometimes what you're looking for doesn't show up, but you see how GVO shows up? So GVO is another autoresponder. Doesn't have a ton of likes, but that's 5,000 mega targeted people right there to the GVO autoresponder. So we're going to toss that in. All right, so you would go through and basically find all of the keywords for all of the autoresponders you can, because you know if somebody likes Aweber, GetResponse, GVO, MailChimp, and any other email marketing autoresponder, that they are a bullseye targeted customer that is interested in A, email marketing, and B, would be open to learning more about email marketing from somebody like Anthony, who is the master at email marketing, so they can get better results with their emails. All right, so another thing you could do is start targeting other public figures that are in a similar space. You can even start targeting people like the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and Kiyosaki and Tony Robbins, and people that others follow for motivation, inspiration, and for help achieving goals in life. So you could start coming in and typing in stuff like Tony Robbins. And you'll notice there are a couple of different keywords that come up for Tony Robbins. These are all really good keywords. All right, so I'm not going to put those in the mix. What I do is I split test different types of keywords into different ads. So we would have one ad that hits public figure type keywords, another ad that hits email marketing autoresponder type keywords, and we would try to see which one gives us the best results. So how many of you in here feel like it's probably a good idea to split test the different types of keywords you use so you can quickly and easily identify where your money is and where your best performing ad may be? Just type in a yes if you agree. All right, so we got lots of yeses. So when you split test your keywords, you do a split test, you have to make one more ad. And every time you make a new ad, you're assuming more risk. In other words, you are creating another ad that's going to spend more money each day. I start all of my ads on a $5 a day budget, okay? So $5. You're not having to spend a bunch of money. But if you got 2 ads, that means you're spending $10 a day, right? So a lot of people shy away from that and go, oh my gosh, I can't. No, I don't want to do 2 ads. I'm going to lump them all together because that's going to save me money. But lumping them all together is like, what is that saying? Tripping over a dollar to pick up a nickel or something like that. So while trying to save yourself money, you're actually costing yourself potential money, far more money in the future. So anyways, we're just going to go with these couple of autoresponders right here, and then the broad keyword of email marketing in general. But check this out. Here is something that's mega advanced that I just want to give y'all as a golden little nugget. There is, I'm going to X out email marketing, okay? Let's just X that out. And right now we're targeting 620,000 people that are very interested in email marketing. There's a button here that says narrow audience. So if you click this button, it asks you if you want to add any other different types of targeting keywords in here. And so what you might do is come over here and then type in email marketing. Watch what happens. 110,000 people. We just cut out like 500,000 people. So what we did is we said people have to be interested in these keywords and also be interested in the keyword email marketing. It's a more refined audience. I don't always use that, but it's really cool for some things. All right, then you come down here and say exclude people that already currently like your fan page. So exclude people that already like your fan page. If you're trying to gain fans, there's no reason to target people that already are your fans. That's wasted money.
Another money saver.
We're going to put down here $5 is our daily budget. I bid automatically. I let Facebook tell me what they think is best. Facebook knows more than I do about Facebook, so I'm not going to try to game the system. I'm going to let Facebook automatically do it and try to optimize my campaign for me. Then we're going to come down here and hit choose Ad Creative. Now, once you hit choose Ad Creative, Facebook will allow you to upload an image, a video, or a slideshow, and it'll allow you to write an ad. So something like for Anthony is, he does these weekly webinars like I do. Mine's the Profit Power Hour. His is the Success Connection. So I would write something like, join me every Thursday night on my weekly Success Connection. Learn more on my page. Okay? So that's what we're going to write. So it's telling people, hey, there's actually an incentive to liking my fan page. You could get some free content. You could get some free training. All right, you've got 3 different types of ads that are going to show up now. You've got your desktop ad. That's ads that show up on the desktop computer. Then it's going to show you a preview of what the ad's going to look like on mobile devices. And then you've got the right-hand side ads. Those are the teeny tiny little ads on the right-hand side of Facebook. Remove the right-hand column because those perform terribly for Facebook likes, okay? If you're trying to get likes, do not do it in the right-hand column. So just when you get here, hit remove, and you just want to do desktop and mobile feed. All right, I don't have a lot of time to explain the details on why you should do that, and the why doesn't even matter. All you need to know is that you should do that, okay? That's all that matters. And down here at the bottom, you just hit place order. And in a couple of seconds, boom. Now his ad is already automatically approved. Continue. And our ad is now running right here. So just like that, we created a targeted Facebook ad and we can start monitoring the results. Now, of course, I would have spent a little bit more time on this, finding more keywords, split testing some more interests, but I know that we're kind of on a time limit tonight, but that is how you run through and you create a Facebook ad to get likes to your fan page. You could just spend maybe like $50 or so over the course of your $5 a day budget, get some initial fans, get some momentum, and then start posting content that could go viral, and your fans actually grow your fan page for you organically, just like Anthony did with Destin, Florida over time. And that's it. So how many of you feel like what I just showed you was valuable and you learned a little bit about Facebook ads? Just type in #FB.
Boom. I'm seeing a ton of it. I'm seeing a ton of it. It's how we do it, even from Las Vegas. We're gonna make it happen, make it good. Look at this.
I love that.
Tons of people.
I see Facebook Gold, Diamond. I like that. All right, sweet. Well, I'm happy to be able to come on here tonight and give you a quick crash course of the Success Connection and Facebook. But listen, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take over Anthony's webinars every week, and I'm going to start making you all my students and showing you how to do Facebook ads.
He's got jokes. Look, go on, get out of here. Wearing T-shirts with other people's names on them and stuff. I swear. Younger brothers, you can't do anything with them. They just constant, you know? Constant. I swear. Every time I let him come on here, he keeps trying to talk about how he's better than me and all this stuff, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But let me tell you this right now. He was live on Facebook doing a live Facebook video feed, and I walked up to a slot machine after he lost $60, and I put a couple bucks in. I hit the button one time and won $60. I won as much as he lost in half the amount of time that it took him to lose all that money. So what does that tell you? Success, profits, a little bit of luck, money follows me, not him. So you can't even beat that. Anyway, look, you know we love to play around. That's what it's all about. Like I said, if this is your first time here, we always have a lot of fun on the Success Connection. You know, I mean, sometimes it's just super serious, like let's get down and dirty, let's learn this stuff, let's train, let's stay focused. But here's the thing, when you're learning, oftentimes it is better to learn in an environment that is conducive, in my opinion, to having fun, to relaxing a little bit, you just got a data dump, right? You just got a lot of information in a short amount of time. Now it's cool to kind of come back, relax for a second. You don't need more information. What you need is time to assimilate what you just got. How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you understand that with me, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that next week we have, I'll be back home, so I'll be broadcasting from my house. And if you haven't been on when I've used my whiteboard thing, it's phenomenal. Everybody seems to love it, and it really lets me get creative with how I teach it and how you can see the information and how you can learn the information instead of it being literally, just me talking or, just the screen like you see here. So super, super important. What I'd love to do is I'd love to get you guys to post real fast. We've got two more things we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to give away some cash. We're in Las Vegas. I got some cash money right here. I'm going to give it away. I'm going to actually give away $200 tonight because you recall that I asked you all last week to keep posting on my fan page throughout the week. I want to be able to connect with you. I want to be able to say, hey, check it out, I'm having a bad day, and see a bunch of people comment and maybe, inspire me to have a better day. I want to be able to tell you I'm having a phenomenal day and hopefully use that to inspire you to have a better day. And so it has nothing to do with getting anybody else to see my fan page. I could care less, to be honest with you. It's really just about having more opportunity to connect with you guys than just one time a week. So we've got my fan page pulled up here. I'd love for you to leave me a comment right here. We'll just pull this up. Check this video out. Boom. This is kind of dark video. Look, it's performing better than most all my posts, it says. But anyway, look, it looks like we got 242 posts already. All I want you to do is go here and press like, press share, leave me a comment. How did you like tonight's training so far? We've still got one more thing we're going to cover, but how did you like tonight's training so far? I'm going to give away $100 now, and then I'm going to give away $100 in just a little bit. And of course, I'm giving away more money because, look, all these comments throughout the week, I posted this. Look at this, 28 likes, 6 more comments. But even earlier, we had just so many people, look, leaving comments for me. Look at this, 672 people reached here. So this was phenomenal just to see that all of you were actually paying, look at this, paying attention and connecting with me, right? So that's what it's all about. So I just decided to up it and spend more money, give away more money. And I think that's kind of a cool thing to do. So let's see where we're at now. We've got 1,000 people on here, so I can't imagine. Look, we're up to 308. Keep leaving comments. I'm going to select somebody to win $100 right now. I also want to ask you, how many of you are going to be back next week? If you're going to be back next week on the Success Connection, all I want you to do is type into this box on Facebook, type hashtag coming back. All right? So hashtag coming back. I just posted it myself. So hashtag coming back, meaning you're coming back to the Success Connection. You're not going to miss it. There's no reason to miss it. I think it's a lot of fun, but you're not going to get this kind. This guy in here, literally, okay, is about to speak to 600 people on Saturday. 600 people that I think, if I'm not mistaken, spent about $1,000 to come to this event that we're speaking. I think it was 1,000 or 2,000 or something. I don't know. I can't really remember. It was expensive, right? And they paid to come and hear Adrian speak. And you just got not only speaking, but like a very good in-depth training here, because you can see it on the computer. You're not in a live event. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to keep bringing Adrian back on to help you guys with Facebook. I, of course, am going to continue to bring on all of our good email marketing training. How many of you like email and the Facebook advertising tips, and you believe that we're going to be able to get you to where you want to be to this year by mastering the art of Facebook ads and mastering the art of email marketing, right? Looks like there's so many of you saying yes that it's just crazy. Well, all right, well, let me just give you a couple of other things, okay? I'm going to tell you a couple of other things that we're doing. All right, number one, I just hired and brought on a new programmer to build software. What I'm going to do for my Success Connection students, okay? This has never been done before. If you attend the Success Connection, okay, if you attend live, I can't tell who attends the replays, but if you attend live and you do not miss a week, okay, now that means you can't miss a week, right? You have to be actually dedicated to being here. If you do miss 1 week, but I can tell that you've been here every other week, look, it's all good. People have, things come up. But if you're here, 3 out of 4 weeks a month, right? So you're really, really dedicated. Starting right now, what we're going to do is we're going to have our developers start building some tools. Some software will sell because some is going to cost me $200,000 to build. But some software is going to cost me $3,000 to have built. And it might help you with your fan pages. It might help you with your email marketing. It might help you with automation. It might help you with list building, right? I've literally got a whiteboard of stuff that I'm having built. I am going to start giving away, okay, one piece of my software. We're going to shoot for every we're going to shoot for every 5 weeks because it takes them that long to build it. You can't build one much faster than that. It's not cheap stuff. So what that means is occasionally when you get on here live, I'm going to give you tools for free. Not going to charge you for them. They're not going to be emailed to the rest of my email list. Nobody else going to know about them unless they're for sale, right? You will get them for free. Now, is that going to happen every week? No. Is that going to happen every other week? No. It's going to happen. Is every single time we come on here going to be something for free? No, other than the cash that we give away every week because we love to do it. But what I'm trying to do is a balance. I want to be able to give you stuff for free. Even if it costs me money, that's fine. But I also have some awesome programs, like things that I'm not teaching, stuff that I'm not teaching. And I have some guests that I want to bring on to share them with you. Now, they're going to teach a ton. They're not allowed on here unless they... you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Doesn't matter to me. But it's something I see as valuable. It's something I see as some of the stuff, actually one of the courses I actually, myself, oddly enough, am taking and learning because it's on SEO and stuff that I don't do. So I don't know how to do it. So I'm learning. And so I want there to be a very good balance. Always free training, right? Always. Never going to change. Always cash giveaways. Never going to change. Occasionally, stuff for sale. But then occasionally, $3,000 products that you get for free just because you're here, just because you're engaged, just because you're on the Success Connection. How many of you feel like that's pretty fair and pretty fun, right? Just say yes if you say that's fair and that's fun. Awesome. And I see a lot of you saying this is the only webinar that you attend all the time, blah, 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 blah. There's tons of you. You can just put in the Facebook thing, you can put #awesome if you want to. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, you can always, look, the more posts you make, the more chance you have of winning this cash, because I'm going to announce a winner in just a second. We only got 618 posts. I'm literally looking at 987 people on here. And I know some of you have posted twice. So it's time to make some posts. Now, I'm going to give away $100, but I told you I would talk to you a little bit about our live event. Now, this is not a product we're selling or anything. In fact, I didn't even have plans to talk about this. But what actually made me remember this was we're in Las Vegas, and we've got a couple of students from Las Vegas. And one of our students literally yesterday was in the casino and is here for this event that we're speaking at, and told me, he said, hey, look, I got my tickets to your live event. I'm like, why? It's forever away. And he's like, oh, well, you got all those banners. And I clicked the link. He was here last year. And I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. So I went and I looked, and we've actually sold 17 or 18 of our tickets. And the problem with that is that there's not really a problem, but the problem is that the hotel that we're doing it at only has room for 100 people, 100 to 125, and we were only able to secure 75 rooms for a room rate discount. We could not secure any more. We do this event in October, so there's tons of planning time anyway to attend. But the biggest issue is it's wedding time in October. Of course, my wedding is in September. It's September 25th. And I didn't really think about that when we booked our event last year for the first time. We did it in October. It was a blast. We loved it. It was great weather. And so we said, hey, let's do it in October again this year. So now there's not going to be a lot of rooms available in the hotel. And so if people are already buying our tickets and booking their rooms, then by the time I get around to even telling you about this 3 months later, there may not even be any rooms. So I'm going to share with you our look. Amy already says we got our room at the JW Marriott. Congratulations, Amy. Like I said, Amy is testament to the fact that that people have already bought tickets and got their rooms. So I'm going to show you how you can get your tickets to our live event, and how you can you'll get the email about how to get your rooms if you want to go on and do that. How many of you would be interested in coming to a live event? It's in Atlanta, Georgia, or a little suburb of Atlanta, Georgia. Just say yes if you'd be interested in coming. Now, the live event is not a pitch fest. I'm actually bringing in this year a lot of speakers that spoke last year, but I'm also bringing in a lot of speakers that you don't know, like guys that are behind, like I'll say one of them, Sean Vossler, good friend of mine. He actually writes all of the emails for one of the largest brands on the internet right now. Like, they do $7 to $8 million every 3 months, and he writes the emails. He's coming in to teach email marketing, right? Or, well, content, like what to write in your emails. In fact, I've learned a ton from Sean myself, a ton. So there's a lot of, there goes that ad, it's proof. So there's a ton of information that you can learn from these guys, and I'm just assembling an awesome group of just killer people to teach. Sean doesn't even have a product to sell. He's never sold anything. He's just really, really, really good. So what we'll do is I'm going to share with you, I built this little PowerPoint. It's 4 slides. I think it's 4 slides. I'm going to share with you real quick the build some profit. First, let's give away $100. We're going to give away 200 tonight, but I'm going to give away 100 now because I told you I was going to do that, and I don't want to go into talking about this live event before I do it. Okay, so we have 768 comments. You'll probably want to keep commenting to increase your odds of winning here. And then we're going to give away another $100 here in just a few minutes. So let's just, we'll try to make this thing show me all my comments here. I saw a ton of you are interested. I see a lot of you asking how to get tickets. I'll show you in just a second. The important thing is more than likely, given the fact that there's 1,000 people on here, whoops, we're going to Randy's webpage. So everybody say hey to Randy. I didn't mean to click that. The thing is we will probably sell out of the rooms tonight because everybody's going to get tickets. So let me just pull this up and give you $100 here. But that's just kind of the only way that we could do it. When I saw that, I thought, well, I better go ahead and tell everybody about it because I don't want anybody to miss out, because the room rate's almost, I think, 40% or 30% or something like that off of the normal rate. So it's really, really good. Okay, here we go. We're going to give away $100 real fast to, well, it landed in the middle. Let's do it again. There we go. How about this? Renee Van Ryzen. I think that's Ryzen. I think that's how I spell it. Everybody say congrats to Renee. We got one more 100 to give away, so we're doing 2 tonight. So Renee, if you could put your PayPal email address in the chat box for me. Everybody say congrats to Renee. And we also want to make sure that Renee claims her prize, so hold tight. We got to make sure Renee is still here. I'm fairly certain she is because there's still a packed ton of people in here. Let's see. Renee, I'm waiting for Renee to post. So Renee, if you can hear me, go ahead and put your PayPal email address in the chat box for me. I still got to give away another $100. Plus, we got to wait for Renee to claim her money here. I don't see Renee making a post yet. So everybody hold tight. We might have to pick a different winner of the first 100. Some of you are saying she's gone already or she doesn't want it, but she might. All right. Well, I don't see Renee making a post. This might be the first time in Success Connection history that I actually have to go and pick somebody else. Nope, there she is. Renee is here. Okay, Renee, post your PayPal address for me in the chat box. Just your email address for PayPal. All right, now we've got to give away another. All right, I got it. Good deal. All right, so now that's 100. Renee, I'll be PayPaling you that in a second. I'm going to show you guys Build Sim Profit Live real quick. Then I'm going to give away another $100. I want to make sure, I'm going to refresh this so everybody has a good chance of winning. Okay, everybody has a good chance of winning cash because all you got to do is keep leaving posts, and I'll give away more cash. As you can see, lots and lots and lots of people still making posts. All right, so we're going to give away another $100. I got to take a picture real quick of Renee's email address. Okay, let's see. All right, so now one more thing. I'm going to show you Build Sim Profit Live. First of all, we've got a members area that has all of last year's speakers' trainings in it. So for instance, this is our, well, that's not it. This is our members area for Build Sim Profit Live. So last year we did this event. It was tons of fun. Adrian had a good time. I had a good time. I think everybody had a good time. But you can see these are all of our speakers over here on the left-hand side from last year. And then these are the days of the event. So basically day 1 and day 2. Now this year I extended it. It's a 3-day training. So I'm giving you more training, obviously more time, because last year I felt like I was a bit rushed. I felt like I was trying to spend time with people. I was trying to communicate, and I just couldn't get it all out because I only had 2 days. So I extended it. It's now 3 days. But you can click on any of these. So for instance, you could click on like Anthony. And what it does is every segment that I taught comes up in a video, right? So you could click on these videos, and these are the 2 segments I taught. If you wanted to learn from, I don't know, Ryan Dombrowski, he's another, this guy's doing $12,000 a day, or no, $20,000 a day as an email marketer right now. This is Ryan's session. These are guys you've never heard of because these are guys that do a great job, right? So we've got this members area. If you get your tickets for the 2016 event, you instantly will get an email with access to this members area. So you're going to get access to this to see last year's trainings when you buy your tickets for this year. Additionally, this year's training or this year's event will be put into this members area after the event is over. Okay, so does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand that if for whatever reason you don't attend, you'll be able to watch all of the training, all of the videos right here in the members area, right? So just say yes if you got that. Okay, so I want to be very clear. Last year, I didn't already have this built because it was brand new, and it took me a while to get it built, and I feel bad about it. People that attended last year, it took a couple months to get their replays. I apologize. This year, I've got it all built. I've got it all put together. When you get your tickets tonight, you'll instantly be able to go in here and watch 2 days of content, no sales, 2 days of content from last year. And then when you get your tickets for this year, you'll also get the access to the replays from this year as well as access to this year's event. So really, really cool. I'm going to show you, I built this little PowerPoint. You can see, I suck at PowerPoint, by the way. But I built this little PowerPoint, and you can actually see it without me going through it too much. All right, so Build Send Profit Live. This is designed to the whole point of this event, and this is where you need to determine, is this an event for you? This is not an event where we're going to jump around and teach 22 different things. Not going to happen. What you learn at this event is email marketing, Facebook marketing, and e-commerce. The reason that you use e-commerce is because Adrian is the only one that talks about that, but he teaches how to build your email list through e-commerce. So everything is centric on building an email list and generating revenue from that email list, be it from Facebook advertising, from e-commerce, from fan pages. So in other words, traffic and email. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. This is not where, look at the way that this guy makes money, and then look at the way that this guy makes money. You know, look, 22 other. That's not how this works. This is a laser-focused event that is focused on taking you from where you're at to where you want to be in 3 days and giving you a path and a clear pathway to that and a good base knowledge, right, of what you want out of an event. It's not jumping around like most people do, okay? This is our group from last year, just a kind of a small picture. We love this. This is the second event that we will have done. As you can see, everybody got a Build Send Profit t-shirt. I made them all wear them. Some of you just hung the shirt over your shoulder. That's okay. But everybody's wearing a Build Send Profit t-shirt except me. And as you can see, we're pet friendly. You can see that we've got a couple of puppies here in the front. So we make it a very cool, just relaxed event. You know what I mean? Fun and relaxed. Not a big pitch fest where you buy a bunch of crap and all that stuff. It's just learning. You know, it's all about learning. So here's how you can join us. We've upgraded this year. Okay, we went to last year was the first time we did this. This year I got a bigger room. Last year we had, like, you know, maybe 50 people. This year I've got the room that's twice the size. It's also 3 days instead of 2 days. It's also nicer. It's at the JW Marriott instead of just the Marriott. So our tickets right now are $397 for 2 people. So you can bring your wife, your husband, your business partner, your son, your daughter, whatever you want to do, you can bring it. And we're limited, like I said, to only about 75 tickets to this. Now, if we have more people join, what happens is, in order to get a bigger room, they don't say, hey, Anthony, look, here's a room that'll hold 100 people. And the reason I say 75 is because, like I said, we've already sold like 15, 16 tickets, close to 20 tickets before we started, so I didn't want to overpromise. But what happens is they say, look, this room will fit 100 people. Add this other room to extend it to 200. Instead of it being double the cost, no, it's like triple the cost, right? It's just the way hotels are. It's a racket. It's terrible. That's why I quit doing live events many years ago, but I love doing the webinars, and last year on a whim, I just decided, hey, I'm going to do a live event, and I love it, right? But just once a year, because the hotels are so hard to deal with. So they make it extremely expensive, but you'll probably meet Chloe, because we don't leave home without Chloe, at least not the two of us anyway. So you'll probably meet Chloe. So for those of you that have never met Chloe before or have seen Chloe on the Success Connection, you'll probably see Chloe live and in person barking at you. So anyway, we have tickets. They're $397. That covers 2 people. It covers access to the members area. So you're going to get the members area, all the replays from last year, all the replays from this year. Okay? If you want to get the room rate discount, I can't stress this enough. Okay, I have no control over this, and some of you saw this last year. The room rate discount will be gone after they take 75 more room orders. That's it, okay? They don't even have any more rooms in the hotel, period. They're booked for weddings. So we're probably going to be there right after my wedding, watching a bunch of other people get married. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But what I do know is they only have 75 rooms available, and that's it, okay? So that's not on me. There are other hotels in the area. So if you miss out, if you call in tonight or tomorrow morning, whatever, and you can't get your hotel room, or actually you find, there's other hotels in the area. But this just gives you a savings, because basically I went in and said, I promise you 100 people will get rooms. So they gave us a discount. You get the discount. I don't make a single penny on that. I'm not trying to make any money on that, okay? Now, last year, I had people asking me to go have dinner with them, to spend extra time, all these different things, right? And it was almost impossible to do. mainly because if I go to dinner with one person, I got to go to dinner with everybody, right? That's difficult, especially when the hotel's not big, restaurants aren't big enough to take 40 people to dinner, right? So here's what I did. I booked a VIP dinner, okay? Now I booked a VIP dinner. We've already booked this. We've already prepaid for it. We went ahead and bought it and have it set up. If you'd like to have a VIP ticket in order to come to dinner, meet some of the speakers, stay for an extra hour after the sessions and talk to the speakers, you know, those kinds of things that you can't do with 100 people in the room. We have a VIP option this year. We did not have a VIP option last year. And some people kind of, you know, I don't want to say mad about it, but you just, I guess most people have a VIP option. Remember, VIP option includes your dinner. So essentially you're paying for dinner and then also paying for the extra time, and we'll make sure you sit up front and all that good stuff, okay? So we've got a VIP upgrade. It's $597, covers both people, but it covers about 100 hotels. So essentially half of that is us buying the dinner that they're going to cater. That is crazy. So that option is available, right? So both ticket types include our members area, so you'll instantly get access to last year's training. You'll get access to this year's training. So if for any reason you miss the event, you won't have wasted your money, right? You'll still get access to the event and online. Of course, we want you to come. We don't want you to just sit at home and watch it on the computer. But if you can't come, you can watch the replays right here, okay? Of course, this is our members area. I already showed you that. And this is where you can go to actually get your tickets. So if you want to get tickets to this, it's buildsimprofitlive.com. You can get your tickets tonight. Like I said, it will close off when we run out. It will automatically close off, and it'll tell you. So you're not going to buy tickets and not be able to get them. It's set at a limit. Also, I would book your hotel room. You can do it online with this link that we'll give you. It's on the thank you page, right? So you can book your hotel room. I would book your hotel room now simply because they are going to run out. It's that simple. And we booked 15 rooms for our staff and our video guys and all of that good stuff. So we've booked up a lot of the rooms as well, right? Let me pull up the web page here real quick because I know a lot of you wanted to see the dates and everything. So we've got some time. It's October 21st through the 23rd. And of course, this is the Build Sim Profit Live page. There's a cool video here that I made. But you'll also see people that came last year. So some of you on here might actually see yourself in just a second. These are some of the people that actually attended our event. You can see them off here to the right. You can see most of them have their Build Sim Profit t-shirts on. Frank is actually here in Las Vegas right now. And so you can see some of the people that attended. Of course, here we go. JC came in from Holland, all the way from Holland. So you can see right now the price is $397. What's going to happen is once we sell out of the 75 tickets, the price is going to go back up to $500 because the cost of getting the extra space for the room is going to cost me more per person, if that makes sense. So we have this special rate available, but it will probably at the end of tonight, and then we'll have and you can still get a ticket. It'll just be $500. It's going to cost more for the second part of the room if we have to make it bigger. But this tells you a little bit about what we're doing at the event. For those of you that attended last year, you kind of have an idea. We've got some other cool stuff this year, though. We're going to do breakout sessions where we take the whole room, put you out into groups, and put one mentor in each group, and then ads mentor, you're going to have a copy mentor, you have a niche mentor, and you're going to be able to go through in groups through each of those mentors. I think that'll be pretty cool, and ask questions and get answers and those kinds of things. You'll see some of the speakers, so you'll see Adrian and I are there. Probably have Rico back this year, Tyler Devin. Tyler Devin and his partner Ryan are, like I said, doing over $20,000 a day right now. Sean Bossler, you can see over $26 million in revenue generated. Dude is phenomenal, phenomenal. And so I'm excited to meet, for all of you to meet Sean, which is, I don't know, to me it's just phenomenal. So yeah, it's one of those things. One of those things that I love to do. So how many of you would like to come? I haven't actually. I've been talking so much. Just say yes if you'd like to come to the Build, Send, Profit Live event. Cool. I see lots of. Let's see. 10% training, 90% pimping. No. Yeah, it's definitely something that we can, that we love doing. You can, sure, I'll put it, I didn't even put it in the chat box for you. It's, you can see the link. It's on the screen. I don't have a redirect link. It's just buildsendprofitlive.com. So I would encourage you to get your tickets. It's essentially two things. Number one, if you get your tickets now, you lock in your seat if you want to come. And then, of course, you get the replays, so it isn't like you're going to miss anything. These are literally the types of events that people charge thousands of dollars to come to. I'm not trying to make money from it. I think a lot of people that were there last night or last year know that. I actually opted to not even sell a big mastermind or anything. I enjoy meeting everybody. I get on the webinars here and I see people and I know people that literally were at the event, right? Debbie Davis is on here. Paul Davis is on here. JC Lynn is on here. I mean, I could go down a list of people that were at that event and I see you guys on the webinars and it's just, to me, it's just freaking awesome. I don't know. I just love it. So yes, this Marriott, I'm sorry. Buckhead, Georgia. I forget to pay attention when I start talking. So it's the JW Marriott in Buckhead, Georgia. When you get your tickets, it's automatically going to send you a link, and you'll see it on the next page anyway. So I see some of you saying that the hotel link isn't working. You'll get an email with a link that should work. If you have any trouble, let me know, and I'll make sure to send you the right link. Okay, so some of you saying the hotel link doesn't work. If the hotel link doesn't work, I'll update it. I'll get it fixed, and I'll make sure that it works for you, okay? So, yeah, don't worry about it. We will make sure you get a link to get the hotel room. So I see some of you saying it's not working. Hold on one second. I'm actually just going to attempt to fix the link for you. What happened is we freaked out, and Josh probably pulled the link off of here. So hold on just a second. Let me take a look and see if I can figure it out for you. Let's see. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat box for me while I check this out, okay? Because I'll have to find the new link. I've got the link right here, so I don't know why it's not working, but I'm happy to fix it. So if you've got questions, let me know. Go ahead and make posts on Facebook. Oh, okay. It looks like their page is down. Okay, it is the proper link, but that hotel, it looks like the hotel page is down. So if you take a look here, that's what's going on. So that is the right link. Just click it tomorrow. If you take a look, you can see that it's the right link. It's just that that their page is down. So I don't know that you can. It might be because so many of you were going on it, actually, because I saw some of you say that you actually did get in. So we may have just crashed the page. If we did, that sucks. But it looks like that's possible. So yeah, the hotel room is completely up to you. It's not included with this. Basically what I did was the tickets are $397 for you guys tonight, and then essentially everybody else that shows up to this event you can buy your own room, or you can get a room from here on our when you get it on our room rate, obviously you get a discount. So if you have any issues with that link, don't buy it. You can send an email. I'll put the email, well, if you buy tickets, okay, the email address is support@buildsendprofit.com. So just support@buildsendprofit.com. I'll type it in the chat here, buildsendprofit.com. If you're unable to get your room, I just put the email address in the chat. I'll also just put it on this document. I'll just put it on this for you real fast. All right, now listen, do me a favor. I know you guys, I trust you, okay? Don't send my support desk emails if you need. This is only if you need support with, you can't get the link to work to get your room. If you send us an email there, we'll pop you back an email with the link to get your room, okay? And I can't imagine anybody would email us there to get a room that isn't coming to the event. That would be crazy. All right, so let me look at some questions here, and then I'm going to give away another $100, okay? Let's see. All right, if you have any questions, put them in the chat box. If you're coming to Build Sim Profit Live, do me a favor. It'll be fun because we still got to give away some more cash anyway. Go over here to my Facebook fan page and just type hashtag BSP 2016. I'll put it in there myself. Only do this if you're coming though. Okay, let's see. Hashtag BSP 2016. Who's going? We want everybody to know who's going. There's going to be a lot of people going, I'm sure. So if you're going, put it in and let's know, right? Let's see. Lots of people. I'll let that replay. So a lot of you ask what the agenda is. I send out an agenda probably about a month prior to the event, but essentially it starts on Friday and ends on Sunday. We make a lot less of the, I guess a lot less of the super important is on the first day, mainly because we know some people will come in late. And the same thing happens with the last day. We put the least important content at the beginning of day one and the end of day three, so that if people come in late or have to leave early, they're not missing the most important stuff, you know, from the whole event. The event itself is going to be structured in a way that allows you to really and truly work while you're there. Last year, I tried to do that as much as I could. It was kind of tough. But this year, what I'm going to do is, I mean, it's literally going to be a workshop. You come, prepare to work. Prepare to actually be doing something while you're there. Our goal, just so you know, our goal is to take you, and of course, you've got all these trainings on Success Connection coming up. You're going to be light years ahead of where you're at now by the time you get there. But my goal is to take some of our successful students. So we've got some students that were there last year. We've got some students that obviously have been on the Success Connection that are having a lot of success right now. I'm going to bring them in and do like a panel with them and let them explain kind of what they did and how they did it. I'm also going to create a networking group for our Build Sim Profit Live event attendees. So you'll have a group of people to network with. Ask questions, bounce things around, that kind of stuff. Well, there's all kinds of stuff that we'll do. I mean, our goal is really to just try to just give you everything. You can bring your computer. You don't have to bring your computer. That's totally up to you. It's you know, we are so easygoing. I just can't explain to you, you know, look, sure, I want you to learn, right? I don't want you to just come and play. But at the same time, like, we are super easygoing people. Like, we're not, we're there to just help you. You know what I'm saying? And so we're not going to make it like difficult for you or you know, weird or anything like that. I mean, it's going to be just a lot of fun, you know? So that's my goal. Look at all these people coming. Looks like Isaac is coming. Richard is coming. Katie is coming. Looks like Wonton is coming. Nina, Cheryl. It looks like, I mean, there's tons of you typing this. Again, you can get the tickets and you can just watch the replays, right? So you can just watch the replays. We only do our event once a year. We're not going to do it twice a year. There's not 22 opportunities to come to it. That's just kind of, that's when it gets a little bit just blah, if you ask me. Amy says the replays are really neat. Thank you so much. It looks like William Clark is in. Congratulations, William. I see a lot of you typing it in the chat and, of course, on Facebook. Some of you want the link again. Hold on. You know me. I'm obsessed with looking at this, and then you got a lot of people saying that they're in. But you can also see that we're going to sell out of our 75, obviously, right? And I already knew this would happen, and that's okay. I mean, that's what we want to happen, right? We want everybody to show up. So if you're considering this, knock it out. Get it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. This is not one of those, Anthony's going to close it down in 48 hours things. I'm not closing it down. I don't close it down. The hotel does, right? And so it's just kind of the way that it goes. That's the only thing I can tell you, right? Is I have no control. Yes, I will give you the link one more time. Then I'm going to select our winner, okay? And then next week, I might have, let's see, it's builtsinprofitlive.com. All right, so builtsinprofitlive.com. Now, next week, yes, Bob, you can. So you can buy the tickets even if you can't attend the event, okay? So you can buy the tickets even if you can't attend the event. Let me just give you a couple of house cleaning rules. Number one, yes, you can buy tickets, buy them now, even if you can't attend. That's perfectly fine. But that way, in the event that you can attend, you have a seat saved. Number two, I don't think that you can book your room with our room rate if you call the hotel. I think that they only allow you to do it with a link, okay? So what I'm going to do as soon as we get off of here, I'm going to call my director of operations, and I'm going to ask him to get me the link again. Even though that is the link, I literally think that so many of you hit the link that it says system down. So I don't know. But the link that you got in your email is the proper link. It's the one that they sent me. I'll double check and triple check. You will all get an email from me with the link to that. If you do not, okay, if you do not have your room booked by tomorrow morning, or even later tonight, simply send me an email at that support email address, support@builtsinprofit.com, and I will send you the link through an email, and we'll make sure that it works, okay? That's the best I can do because, like I said, I don't control this. It has nothing to do with me. And some of it might even just be like Patricia said, it says that their system is being worked on, so they might just be doing some maintenance on it, and the link will work later on. So just keep trying the link. And it looked like Jamie says the link works for her. So so there's all kinds of different reasons why these things don't work, of course, right? Bad timing for them to be doing that. So all I can say is keep trying back and you'll get your room because I don't want you to miss, obviously, being able to come. All right, so let me go ahead and give out the rest of this $100 because I know there's some people that are just kind of hanging out for $100. Which I don't want to be rude and not give away this other 100. And hold tight. I'm just kind of going back through the second half of our comments here because we had like 600 prior to, so we'll just, all right. So we'll go through there and I'll use this. Very, very cool. Very, very good. All right. Does anybody need me? Anybody have questions? You need to get your tickets and you have a question because I'm going to give away this money and I'm probably going to go eat dinner. And by the time I get back, I'm probably going to be sold out of tickets. So I don't want to be rude. Let's see. Some of you asking about my dad. Yeah, my dad is doing better today. So really excited. I check on him all the time, obviously. And so I'm really excited about that. Thank you so much for continuing. I actually showed my dad all of your comments on Facebook, and it was really cool. He's like, I didn't know that many people knew I was sick. I said, well, sometimes it's hard to not talk about it or to not mention it. And so, you know, things happen, right? So yeah, he's doing a little bit better. All of the previous replays, Andrew, the previous replays, when you buy your tickets, you will get access to this little members area right here. If you don't, for any reason, get access to it, send us a support email. It just means it went to your spam folder. We'll knock that out. Access to the members area here, where you can watch these replays from last year. So that's what that is. Barry, VIP tickets. Yeah, there's only a certain number of them. I don't even remember how many it is because it's based on the hotel dinner spot. So yes, we have VIP tickets. They're I'm against upsells these days, right? But it is the thing that's an additional option, and that's for dinner, right? For dinner and all of these other things that we have to put in here. Let's see. The link to the hotel. Yeah, so this is the link to the hotel. I just put it in the chat. You can try that link. It says that their system is broken down right now. So yeah, just go ahead and you can take that link. I just put it in the chat. That's for your hotel room. Don't book your hotel room before you book your tickets, but that is what it's for. Let's see. What time does the event start, Ira, on the 21st? We're going to get started at 10 a.m., but feel free if you can't get in until 12 or 1, that's okay. I'm going to do a lot of meet and greet and all that stuff at the very beginning so that people have time to get in a little bit later if they need to, but we'll start at 10 a.m. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can't give away some cash real quick, and then I'm going to go grab some food. And I'm excited to have all of you at Build Sim Profit. In fact, I wasn't really able to watch the Facebook. If you got tickets to Build Sim Profit Live, just type the number 1 in the chat box here, because I wasn't even able to see, because so many people typed on here. Just type the number 1. I just want to see. I'm sure that we're close to sold out, but I can't really tell. So I'm not going to lie to you. I just, from Facebook, I saw tons and tons of people. Very cool. I see lots of 1s coming in. So type the number 1 if you got your tickets. Looks like tons and tons of people have. So many of you that it's frozen up my chat box. Okay, keep typing the number 1 if you've got your tickets. I'm trying to see how many we have actually coming. Yeah. So let me ask you something. Yeah, the tickets are $397. That doesn't include the cost of the that we told you about the live event, because I think I saw somebody say they were mad because we have a live event. I don't know. Is everybody okay with that? Are you okay that we spent an hour and 30 minutes teaching Facebook, and then we said, oh, by the way, we have a live event. You're going to miss it if you don't tell you about it now. I can tell you about it in 6 months, give you half the time, not even half the time to plan to come. But then I could also, you can miss it, right? All right, so good. It looks like most everybody's cool. All right, let me give away $100, and then we are going to wrap it up. Here we go. All right. All right, looks like, man, I keep landing in between people. All right, how about Cheryl Craddock? Cheryl, are you here? If you are, claim your prize. If you're not, let me know. Let's everybody wait and see if Cheryl's here, because I got to give away this extra $100, and I got to make sure Cheryl is here. Let's see. And by the way, I want to offer you guys something else. If you will post me a video, okay, a video on this thread right here, just a quick video testimonial. Do you love the Success Connection? Are you excited about Build Sim Profit Live? Should other people come? Are you coming? That kind of stuff. If you post a video in this thread, all right, I'm going to pick 2 people that post videos, and I'm going to give you free tickets to the event. Not just free tickets, free VIP tickets. All you got to do is film a video. You can do it on your phone. Post it in this thread. If you've already bought your tickets, I'll refund them. If you haven't bought tickets yet, I'll simply give you tickets for free. I'm going to give away 2 tickets. All I'm asking for is videos from you. You can talk about how cool our weekly trainings are, but more importantly, I would love for you to talk about how much you look forward to or think that this live event would be epic. So that would be really great. Boom, Cheryl, I got your PayPal. So Cheryl, I'll be PayPaling you $100 instantly. Everybody say congrats to Cheryl. Make sure you're next week, same place, same time. Got some epic training for you. We're not going to talk about my live event anymore. For those of you that I offended, I simply wanted to let you know that it was available. How many of you are going to post some videos so that you can possibly get a refund on your tickets? Just say yes if you're going to post me a video about our training and what we do and all these things. I see lots and lots and lots of people talking yes. All right, so where do you post the video? Right here. All I want you to do is leave a comment. Leave me a comment, okay, right here on this page. So right here on my fan page, on this thread, scroll down, find this one where I'm in Vegas, okay, click leave a comment, and just click on this and add a video. So you could just post a video right here, video comment on our page. When you post a video comment, we will pick 2 people and give away tickets. Cool? Everybody good? Always right here, guys. Right here on this thread. Honestly, wherever you post them, I'll find them. So at the end of the day, it's okay. I'll be selecting my my winner of this. And you can also private message it to me on Facebook too. Whatever you want to do. I'll be selecting my winner probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. I'll hop on here and I'll announce our winners right here on my fan page. So stay in tune, pay attention, leave comments. I'm probably going to be giving tickets away a lot. I've got a little few that I'm going to be giving away myself. So again, leave me comments, leave me videos. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all next week. Same place, same time, Success Connection. I'll be at home. I'll have my whiteboard. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll all learn an awful lot. I'm going to be PayPaling our winners your cash prizes here in just a second. And I thank you all for attending. I thank you all for being here. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you next week on the Success Connection. Good night, everybody. We'll give you a quick view of the Las Vegas Strip. It's lit up now. Well, you can kind of see it. It's a lot of reflecting, though. Anyway, have a good weekend. We'll see you all next week. Thank you for being awesome. Take care, everybody.